Hey guys, it's Thursday, March 27th at about 1:45 p.m. I want to say thanks to everyone who's subscribing to my videos and leaving me comments, giving me insight to their experiences and transition and all that kind of stuff. I'm in my backyard because it's beautiful here and it's a little windy, so if you get some background noise, that's why. I apologize. I want to talk about two different things. One is this thing that's coming up real soon, coming out to my family. I was on the phone with my mom this morning. She doesn't know that I changed my name. So I was at work, and so I was on the cell phone talking to my mom, and the work phone rang. And I normally answer the work phone with the name of the agency that I work at and saying, "This is Aiden, can I help you?" And I realized that as I picked up the work phone and my cell phone was here, it was my mom. It's like, "This is blah, blah, blah." I started to say, "This is Aiden," and then I realized my mom would have heard me, and so I flipped out. Like, I didn't flip out, but like, I closed my cell phone so it hung up on my mom, and it just was kind of like that first time that things really, those two worlds really potentially collided, and I felt really bad about it, and just, makes me realize how much I need to fix that so that I don't have these two separate lives going on. Feeling a little funky today. My partner and I had therapy last night, and she's amazingly supportive and great, and I love her to death. But we're having some difficulty with my communication, which is funny because I just did a video about kind of being processy and all that stuff, but sometimes I have a real difficult time letting her know what's going on. Not because I don't want to, but because I kind of don't understand myself, so I don't really know how to put the words to it. But it's kind of driving a wedge between us, and we're a little disconnected right now, and so we're struggling a bit with that. So I was talking about my mom and my family and all that, and I'm starting to get pretty worried about it. Not that I think they'll disown me, because they won't, but they're going to be hurt and shocked on some level. Like, I don't think you can look at me and be surprised that I don't identify completely and exclusively female, but I don't know that people then assume that I'm transgender and I identify as male. I think that's kind of a big leap. So there's that. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about a little bit is I was at work yesterday, and like I had mentioned before, I do school-based programs, and so I was speaking in a class of teen parents, and they're a really tough group, talking about college and futures planning and goals and all that kind of stuff. And these are all kids that are 16 or 17 with kids of their own, babies of their own. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. I'll try to edit that out, but having some difficulties editing, so we'll see what happens. So when the teacher was introducing me, I was noticing that she wasn't really assigning like gender pronouns or anything. She just kept saying Aiden, 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 and it was obvious to me. So after school, or after that class, I went and talked to one of my friends who's a teacher at that school, and I'd said, "Oh yeah, so-and-so it was weird, it was like she wasn't using pronouns," and my friend said, "Oh, she called and checked in with me and asked if she should say he or she, because she wanted to be respectful to you," which I thought was really, really awesome, because I don't have a relationship with this woman that I did a presentation in her class. Like, I met her like a month ago, and I've talked to her once. So that was interesting and cool. What this teacher was told is that for the rest of the school year to probably refer to me as she, which sucks, honestly, because it just kind of reinforces that whole two different lives kind of a thing, a foot in each world. I feel like I'm doing the splits. My legs are about to break. So I think that's just about being patient, and that it's part of the transition. It's a transition for a reason. It's not like Monday this, Tuesday that. So I think that's about it. It's kind of what's on my mind, my thoughts about stuff. Hope all is well. And keep commenting and keep giving me your feedback. I really, really appreciate it. Like I said before, I don't live that far from the Bay Area, but the trans people that I know here are totally post medical transition, so they're in a much different space than I'm in, so I feel a little isolated, and sometimes I wonder if what I'm thinking or feeling is craziness. So, okay, thanks.